Now that we're doing school from home, sometimes you have a lot of reading to do, and it would be nicer if you could have it read aloud to you. I'm going to help you with how to turn that on your iPad, and then also how to use it within Schoology and Notability and anywhere else you might need it on your iPad. So the first thing you do is go into Settings, and I got a little ahead of myself here. Under Settings, you want to scroll down to where it says Accessibility. And then over on the right side, that first section is for anybody who has vision problems, but really it's anybody who wants to have some spoken content. So where it says spoken content, you want to turn on the first setting, which is speak selection. I do not suggest speak screen because it will literally speak everything out loud that you do on your screen if you have two fingers on your screen. So that is being something that's not very fun. Then you might want to take a look at some of the voices. So for example, in English, the default is Samantha, but you can switch to other ones as well. And what the newest update, if you haven't updated your iPad recently, you should do that. There are some really important updates. You might need to, if you see like a little arrow to the right, it means they're still there for you to download, so you can try different ones out. So for example, when I go into Samantha earlier this morning, I had Samantha, but then I saw Samantha Enhanced had a little down arrow, so I installed that so that I could hear the difference. So here's the original Samantha.
Hello, my name is Samantha.
Okay, it kind of sounds like a computer is reading a little bit, but that's all right. And then Samantha Enhanced sounds like this.
Hello, my name is Samantha.
Definitely sounds better. So I'm going to switch to that one. You can choose whichever one you like. Alex is a good one that I know a lot of people like as well. I would stay under the English US section, otherwise, it starts getting into some funny accents that make it hard to understand some words. So, when you go back out to where it says accessibility, you also have this little slider so you can decide how fast or slow you want it to talk. You can start in the middle and then you can decide if it's too fast or too slow.
Speak selection reads selected content.
So it gives you an example of how quickly it will speak. So I'm going to go over to Schoology now. So let's say I have this page up and there's a bunch to read here. If I just go in and I select this, let's just say this first sentence, so it's not too long for us. Once I select it, you get this little pop-up menu that comes up, and one of the options is to speak. If you don't see speak, that means you didn't turn on that speak selected section, so you'll want to go back to your settings to do that.
Screencasting is the perfect way to quickly document how to do something.
Okay, so they don't always pronounce everything perfectly, but it does a pretty good job. If that was too fast for you, you can go back to the settings and slow it down. Another thing is, let's just say notability, all right? You've got some stuff here, notability, like there's some stuff to read and then things to do below it. So if you want help with reading this, you can do just like we did over in Schoology. I'm just gonna, again, just select that first sentence, hit speak.
Every year, 180 million visitors come to zoos across North America.
Okay, and that's how that works. Hopefully that helps.